Man, it's the Genie, aka Yapalot World here. Back at it again with another video, man. Back at it again with another video type shit. And in this video, man, we're gonna be talking about a very common theme when it comes to content creation, when it comes to being famous or being a public figure or an influencer. Just when somebody comes big, just this topic always seems to pop up, and it's almost like the script rewrites itself. Like when I was younger, I used to think that history class was very useless. History was very boring. And I'm like, why the fuck are we learning about history if it already happened? Well, we learn history so that it doesn't repeat itself and we don't make the same mistakes. But when it comes to this topic, it seems like niggas keep making the same mistakes and just well. It's like a moth to a flame. And it's the fact that a lot of the times, as soon as celebrities become famous, as soon as they become rich, as soon as they get all the freedom, all the money, and all the motion in the world, they just can't keep their mind and their mouth and their DMs off of minors. You feel what I'm saying? It's like as soon as a nigga becomes rich and famous, they're over here talking to minors. And it's almost like 2024 was the year of the minor talking. Like everybody was getting canceled for talking to minors. Your favorite influencer, your favorite celebrity, your favorite athlete, and it's like it just came out of nowhere. And it's almost like the script just kept rewriting itself over and over and over again. Every single week or every single day or every single millisecond, a new content creator or influencer was just getting exposed for talking to a minor. Like this shit was just all over 2024, and the script is still rewriting itself. Like, nigga, we need to stop this shit, and it's wicked work. You feel what I'm saying? Like a nigga could grind for years and years and years, come from poverty, come from nothing, make a positive influence in the world, get all the money in the world. They can bag any female they want, any girl they want that's of age, even 50 years older than them, but they choose to talk to a 13-year-old. Like, you have all the money, all the fame, all the power. You could be fucking on older bitches, but you're out here talking to 13-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 1-year-olds, newborns, unborns, like fetuses. And this theme is getting repeated yet again, because it seems like Cenat's friend Tota, who came from Brazil, is 20 years old, and apparently he popped up with a picture of him and a 16-year-old girl. So apparently he's 20 years old with a 16-year-old girl, and the internet is just on his ass, and a lot of popular content creators are on his ass. It's like, what the fuck is Tota doing? This is making Kai look bad, because Kai's like, he brought Tota up to Mafiathon 3, and Tota got famous off of Cenat, and he's all around Kai most of the times. And it's just a bad look for Kai and a terrible look for Tota, because he's 20 years old with a 16-year-old.
Tota is getting canceled, and this time it's serious.
You know, Tota, he's not what I thought he was, and they going crazy on me on the internet right now.
See, after Mafiathon 3 ended, Tota went back to Brazil and reunited with his girlfriend. But when he posted a video of them together, he received a lot of backlash.
I very sleep, bro. I don't sleep, bro.
Because people pulled up an old video of her showing 09, allegedly saying she's 16, and that's when the internet went crazy. Fans started calling him out on Twitter, saying the age gap was not right. The hate got so bad that Tota turned off comments on his recent post. Some people took it too far, saying he'd known her since she was 13. And because of those crazy allegations, John Vlogs, who's like Tota's big brother, had to step in and go live stream. He immediately debunked the whole thing, saying it was impossible for Tota to prey on anyone 3 years ago.
First of all, 3 years ago, Tota would never have spoken to a girl. Like, we used to chill, we used to travel the world together.
And he didn't stop there. He even said how good-hearted and pure Tota is.
Y'all have seen how pure, how innocent he is, and how much of a great heart that man is.
Now, if you're employed and don't know who Tota is, he's a Brazilian influencer who has millions of followers on TikTok, a lot of followers on Twitch, and he just has millions of fans and followers across all platforms. And he came from humble beginnings, because Cenat actually found him when he was only averaging about like 15 viewers on Twitch. But now he's like a megastar. He's huge, and he's so famous and popular in the US, and he barely even knows English. Like, that nigga could barely even speak English. Ray speaks better English than him, but he's still very popular, and a lot of people in the US really love Tota, and he's just popping for real. But the thing is, apparently now he was spotted with a 16-year-old, which is a very bad look. And it seems like a lot of people don't want to collab with him, because there's a lot of controversy going around with his name. And he was born in 2005 July, making him 20 years old. And apparently the girl he was posted up with was in 2009.
What's going on with Tota? Why is everyone mad at Tota? I'm genuinely like, why is everyone so mad at Tota? Oh.
I wanted to do some shit with Tota, but if what y'all saying is, you feel me then?
Ah, man.
not even gonna talk about that.
Hey, that's your man. Hey, that's your man. They said your man's a pedophile, gang. That's your man's, the nigga you be hanging with. Yo.
Now, 20 years old and a 16-year-old is wicked work, right? Like, nigga, you should be in jail. But, like I said, Tota is not from the US. He's from Brazil. And some people are actually backing him up by saying, oh, the age of consent in Brazil is different than in the US. Like, it's okay for a 20-year-old to date a 16-year-old. So if you're an EDP, now you know exactly where to go to make it legal. But even then, nigga, this is not Brazil. This is the US. Apparently he's dating this girl in the US. But niggas are really out here defending pedophilia. I don't give a fuck if that's the age of consent or not. It's not right. And also, we're not in Brazil, we're in the US. So 20 and 16 is wrong. And I don't know what type of wicked shit they got going on in Brazil, but even then, if I was in Brazil and it's legal for a 20-year-old to date a 16-year-old, I still would not do that shit, and that's still really wrong and crazy. But thankfully, I believe this whole thing was actually debunked, and apparently the girl was not an 09. She's actually 22 years old, making her an 03, while Tota is 20. So the girl might possibly actually be older than bro, and people were just making up rumors, making bro look bad. And now there's a lot of controversy going around Tota's name for no reason at all. And it's also making Kai Cenat look bad because Tota's kind of like Kai's protege, I guess you can say, because Kai kind of took him under his wing. But apparently this was debunked, and she's not actually an 09, and it's legal in America, not just in Brazil.
He's actually 22. He wasn't really born in 2009. But again, this is the internet. Y'all know how to get. It's crazy because the way that they going in on Tota, like they really trying to cancel this man. This streamer is literally backing out of planned streams that they had planned with him, all because of this rumor allegation. But mind y'all, they are in Brazil, so that might be normal over there. I'll be so quick to accept somebody, but don't accept everything that come with them. They norms, what they live by, what they believe in. That is too weird. And if I was Tota, anybody that's taking this minute to get a few clips or get some content, get some little yap out of it, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I come back to the United States, because everybody was on his when he first arrived with Kai, I'm not gonna lie. So anybody that's trying to flip script now, yeah, go. It's crazy because y'all are going so good on this man. He done turned his comments off on his videos, been MIA, like it's bad. And low key, if you've been paying attention, it's been clear that the age gap norms are different over there, because if you look at Tota daddy and his daddy look like he could be his brother. Maybe a lot of allegations that y'all can throw on people, but when it comes to like the foul and his allegations, yeah, that's too hard to beat.
Tota has just been canceled across the entire internet because people say his girlfriend is a minor. According to reports, Tota's girlfriend was born in 2009. That would make her 16 while Tota is already 20. And just like that, the internet court went into session. But is the truth really that simple? Tota doesn't live in the US. He lives in Brazil, where the legal age of consent is 16. In other words, legally, he didn't break any law. But on the internet, law isn't what decides guilt. Emotion does. The rumor about her being born in 2009 turned out to be false. Yet by the time that came out, Tota's reputation was already destroyed. Brands had deleted every post about him. His planned live streams were canceled, and even his closest friends had gone silent. This is what the modern internet looks like. Truth doesn't matter. Outrage does. No one checks, no one waits, because anger travels faster than facts. From a sunny golden boy to a public monster, his fall took just 3 days.
But anyways, let me know what you think about all this. Do you think 20 and 16 is actually not that crazy? So you're an EDP? Or do you think this whole thing was just a rumor and that the girl's actually not an 09, she's actually 22 years old, and the internet just loves to make people look bad for no reason at all? Are you employed and don't give a fuck? Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already, and make sure to stay tuned for more uploads. Yeah.